What if the brightest stars of Black Hollywood were hiding stories far deeper than the roles they played? Behind the red carpets and flashing cameras lie secrets of love, courage, and resilience that the world has never witnessed. In this video, we reveal the untold journeys of 20 Black actors who are gay, exposing how they fought for the truth in an industry built on silence. Some broke barriers, others quietly carried their own pain, but all of them changed history. Join us, subscribe to Spotlight Diary, and join the conversation, because what you're about to hear will challenge everything you thought you knew. Jussie Smollett, born on June 21, 1982 in Santa Rosa, California, entered the entertainment industry at a young age, appearing in commercials and family-oriented projects. However, it wasn't until Empire that he achieved his breakthrough success. On the show, Smollett played Jamal Lyon, a gay singer struggling for acceptance from his family, a character that resonated strongly with the LGBTQ+ community for its authenticity and strength. Off-screen, Jussie openly identifies as gay and has become a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, particularly for Black queer individuals in the entertainment industry. He has used his platform to speak out on social justice, hate crimes, and the need to protect marginalized communities. In 2019, Smollett became embroiled in a major controversy involving allegations that he staged a hate crime. The incident divided public opinion and significantly impacted his career. Regardless of public judgment, the case raises a difficult question. Can an artist separate themselves from scandal and continue their career, or can one mistake erase all prior contributions? Currently, Smollett continues to work behind the scenes as an independent director and is gradually returning to art in a more cautious manner. His story serves as a reminder that the journey of a celebrity, especially a Black queer one, is always more complex than what appears on screen. Michael Kenneth Williams, born November 22, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, was one of the most distinctive actors of his generation, combining vulnerability, strength, and authenticity. Raised mainly by his mother in the Vandever projects, he faced poverty and harsh realities early on, but found escape through dance and performance. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Williams worked as a dancer with icons like Madonna and George Michael. At 25, a bar fight left him with a facial scar, which became a defining feature that caught directors' attention. In 2002, he gained worldwide recognition as Omar Little in HBO's The Wire, an openly gay character in Baltimore's drug world. The role broke stereotypes about Black men and LGBTQ+ individuals on TV. He later starred in Boardwalk Empire, 12 Years a Slave, When They See Us, and Lovecraft Country. Williams struggled with addiction but used his experiences to advocate for criminal justice reform and support disadvantaged youth. He also became a powerful ally for the LGBTQ+ community, though he never publicly labeled his own sexuality. Tragically, he passed away on September 6, 2021, at age 54 from a fentanyl overdose. His legacy lives on through his characters and the people he inspired, showing that truth in art comes from truth in life, and scars, physical or emotional, can become strength. Cameron Boyce, May 28, 1999, July 6, 2019, was an American actor and dancer, best known for his roles as Luke Ross on Disney Channel's Jesse and Carlos, the son of Cruella de Vil in the Descendants franchise. He was loved for his charm, humor, and emotional depth on screen. Boyce proudly identified as gay, becoming a symbol of hope and representation for the LGBTQ+ community, encouraging others to live authentically. Beyond his career, he was actively involved in charity work, especially focusing on children's rights and social issues. His sudden passing in 2019 due to a seizure related to a congenital heart condition deeply saddened fans and colleagues worldwide. However, his legacy of talent, kindness, and the message of living true to oneself continues to inspire people everywhere. Elliot Page. In December 2020, Elliot Page captured international headlines when he shared a heartfelt letter on social media announcing his truth as a transgender man. Formerly known as Ellen Page, the beloved star of Juno and Inception, Elliot's announcement was not only a moment of personal bravery, but also a turning point that resonated worldwide. His openness sparked vital conversations about gender identity across homes, communities, and media platforms from the U.S. to Ireland, reaching people who had never engaged with these topics before. Elliot's transition became a milestone for transgender and non-binary visibility in mainstream culture. By speaking honestly about his journey, he gave representation and a voice to a community long misunderstood and marginalized. His message struck a deep chord with fans, fellow actors, and public figures, many of whom shared their admiration and support. The overwhelming response highlighted the importance of love and acceptance in anyone's journey of self-discovery. For older generations, his story also opened doors to new understanding. Conversations once avoided began to surface at dinner tables and in community spaces, encouraging families to embrace their loved ones for who they truly are. Elliot's story is more than personal triumph. It's a beacon of hope for countless LGBTQ+ people around the world. His resilience shows that living authentically, even in the face of fear or misunderstanding, can inspire connection, change, and acceptance. Elliot Page didn't just change his own life, he helped shift the world's perspective. His courage is a powerful reminder that embracing your true self can inspire others to do the same. Tyler Perry's journey is one of the most extraordinary in modern entertainment. Born on September 13, 1969 in New Orleans, he grew up in poverty under an abusive father and once contemplated suicide. Writing became his escape. Inspired by the Oprah Winfrey Show, he wrote letters to himself that turned into stories and scripts full of faith, redemption, and resilience. In the early 1990s, Perry staged his first play, I Know I've Been Changed, which failed, leaving him broke and living in his car. By the late 1990s, his plays sold out across the South, supported by black church audiences. His signature character, Medea, a blunt, humorous grandmother, became a cultural icon. He built a film and TV empire, producing works like Diary of a Mad Black Woman and series such as House of Pain. In 2019, he opened Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, becoming the first African-American to fully own a major studio with a net worth over $1 billion. Despite his success, Perry's personal life has been subject to speculation. Rumors about his sexuality persist, partly due to Medea and his LGBTQ+ connections, but he remains silent, focusing on work and charitable efforts. He uses his platform to give opportunities to others, employing hundreds of black artists and donating millions to disaster relief, COVID-19 support, and education. In 2020, he provided essentials for thousands of families. In 2022, he was honored at the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame. Today, Tyler Perry remains a powerful figure, showing that sometimes honest silence is the strongest statement. Kristen Stewart, born on April 9, 1990 in Los Angeles, California, is a globally renowned actress, best known for her role as Bella Swan in the Twilight Saga. However, her career goes far beyond a teenage blockbuster. Stewart has proven her talent in independent films, such as Personal Shopper and Clouds of Sils Maria, earning the prestigious César Award. Stewart is openly queer and is in a relationship with actress Dylan Meyer. She has become an icon for the LGBTQ+ younger generation, emphasizing that love and fame can coexist without hiding one's true self. Kristen Stewart's style is celebrated for its freedom, individuality, and defiance of Hollywood norms. From her fashion choices to her selection of roles, she consistently conveys messages of authenticity and the right to self-expression. Coleman Domingo. Coleman Domingo is an American actor, playwright, and producer, born on November 28, 1969 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He began his acting career in the 1990s and gradually established himself as a versatile performer in both theater and screen. Domingo is widely recognized for his roles in popular television series such as Euphoria, where he delivers a deeply nuanced portrayal, and Fear the Walking Dead, a hit post-apocalyptic drama. He has also appeared in acclaimed films like Selma, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and If Beale Street Could Talk, showcasing his emotional range and skillful performances. In addition to acting, Domingo is an accomplished playwright, contributing to several stage productions praised for their humanity and exploration of social issues. Beyond his artistic endeavors, he actively supports LGBTQ+ rights and human rights causes, becoming a prominent voice in the entertainment industry, advocating for diversity and inclusion. Coleman Domingo's acting style is often lauded for its authenticity, subtlety, and emotional depth. He has a talent for turning supporting roles into memorable highlights while consistently maintaining professionalism and dedication in every project. Because of these contributions, Domingo is highly respected by both audiences and industry peers, solidifying his place as a significant figure in modern American film and television. Harry Styles. When discussing the progression of queer representation in modern pop culture, it's nearly unthinkable not to reference Harry Styles. He's more than simply a hit-making vocalist. He's a cultural sensation who has redefined what masculinity can resemble in the public sphere. From appearing on the cover of Vogue in a flowing dress to commanding the stage in feather boas, pearl chains, and strikingly painted nails, Harry has unapologetically dissolved the boundaries between conventional gender rules and personal liberty. What makes Styles so captivating is his outlook on identity. He hasn't hurried to categorize or brand his sexuality, and that decision hasn't built a wall between him and the LGBTQ+ community. In truth, it has brought him closer. By choosing openness instead of strict labels, Harry has transformed into a living emblem of possibility. He demonstrates that authenticity isn't about squeezing into a box. It's about dismantling the box entirely. Attend one of his live shows and you'll sense it instantly. The atmosphere isn't solely about the songs. It's about belonging. Waving a pride flag in the audience feels just as natural as singing along to Watermelon Sugar. For countless admirers, queer and straight alike, Harry has crafted something rare in the entertainment field, a safe, joyful haven where expression is boundless and identity is honored rather than doubted. Through style, sound, and spirit, he ignited a cultural movement in which masculinity can be gentle, fluid, tender, and still commanding. His choices motivate listeners to imagine lives beyond society's inflexible demands, to discover who they are without dread or disgrace. That subtle defiance holds a profound statement. Sometimes the most revolutionary act is simply existing as your most genuine self. In a time that craves direct answers and classifications, Styles' refusal to comply feels like emancipation. He doesn't lecture, he doesn't force an agenda, he simply exists. And that sincerity reflected in every sparkling, fearless shade resonates powerfully. Harry Styles reminds us that being yourself doesn't always require a definition. It requires bravery, imagination, and a touch of shimmer. Tim Cook, born on November 1, 1960 in Mobile, Alabama, is the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Apple, one of the most renowned technology companies in the world. Under Cook's leadership, Apple has continued to thrive with products like the iPhone, MacBook, and a range of digital services. Cook publicly came out as gay in 2014, becoming the first CEO of a major company in the world to openly acknowledge his sexual orientation. This milestone not only made waves in the tech industry, but also sent a powerful message. Success and sexuality are not mutually exclusive. He is a model of thoughtful leadership, focused on innovation and fostering a culture of fairness, while also actively advocating for LGBTQ+ rights within the tech industry. Wanda Sykes, born March 7, 1964 in Portsmouth, Virginia, is a celebrated comedian, actress, and LGBTQ+ advocate. Raised in a military family, she developed resilience and sharp observational skills, which became central to her comedy. She began as a writer on The Chris Rock Show, earning an Emmy, before breaking through as a stand-up comedian with specials like Sick and Tired and I'ma Be Me, blending humor with insights on race, gender, sexuality, and politics. Sykes has appeared in shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm and The New Adventures of Old Christine, as well as films such as Ice Age, Continental Drift, and Hotel Transylvania. In 2008, she publicly came out as a lesbian, becoming a prominent advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. Married to Alex Nidbalski, she champions authenticity and equality. Wanda Sykes exemplifies how talent, humor, and activism can coexist, inspiring both LGBTQ+ communities and wider audiences. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. See you in the next one.